All right, traders, so watch this video for Monday, May 21st. A pretty narrow range on the day on Friday. If you weren't in chat, my best call was this VVUS. I'm going to show you what it looked like. This was on the overnight list, and it just had this nice, tight, narrow range from, what, 64 cents to 68, something like that. And it started to curl up. I called it long over 68, knowing that over 71 it looked really good. Thought it might get there. That's exactly what happened. And from my 68 or 69 cent call all the way up to 84 at one point. So that's kind of market has been. These sub-dollar stocks sometimes are my best calls, but that was a really nice percentage move. Here's what I'm watching on Monday. ADOM, massive volume for this one, and closed pretty strong. So we're gonna look for a follow-through day in that one. UAVS, nice volume for this stock. Still only barely over 1 million shares, but trying to break out of this tight range. So I think that one's worth watching. Fairly low float. HGSH, only 487,000 shares on Friday with a strong breakout. But if you go to intraday, you see that almost all of that happened in the last 5 or 10 minutes. So we don't know if anything's up or not, but it is worth, when you see the move it made back here on an intraday basis, it's worth having on a chart. Seadrill goes back on watch. It had this really toppy looking candle on Thursday. Look how toppy that looks like. And then on Friday, takes off to the downside, ends up closing near its highs again. So I'm gonna say I gotta keep my eyes on that one too. TYHT gapped up on Friday, but just never got going. Had problems with the 200-day. Closed near its lows, but it still had good news that gapped it, and I think it's worth watching for a possible pop on Monday. FCSC had the big pop on Thursday. Kind of a quiet inside day on Friday on much lower volume. Looking for a possible third day play there, where sometimes they get 1 day of rest and then rip again. So that's what I'm looking for there. BILI, relatively new issue, as you can see, had a really big move, and then now a couple days lower. I'd really like to see it get down between the 8 and the 20 day, but still, we're going to start watching it for a possible bounce setup on Monday. HEAR, one of the strongest stocks in the world, now has a few red days. I'm going to watch that one for a bounce on Monday. BLNK, another really strong stock. I hate the way this thing trades, but I've got to put it on watch. It made this huge move, ended up topping out at the 200-day. Now you've got a couple red days. Some nice support, I guess you could say, between 550 and 6. So, if it gets down maybe below the 8-day, maybe a flush of the whole number 6, I might be stalking an entry down there looking for a flush of 6. But we don't know how it's going to trade. We don't know where it's going to open or anything yet. So that's just kind of one possible scenario that I'll be looking for on BLNK. SMRT had a really nice run here. Now a few days lower, did hit the 8-day. I want to watch that one for potential bounce on Monday. And then RXII, nice volume spike on Friday and closed off of its highs, but still worth watching. It's had a couple big moves back here and back here. Nice support below. So we'll see if whatever news came out on Friday can maybe get it going on Monday. That's it. I'm going to leave it at that, and we'll add some pre-market gappers to the watch list on Monday morning. And lastly, if you have time, go to daytraderwayne.com. That's my partner that I built a trading course with. Website, daytraderwayne.com, then click on blog and check out his latest blog. Actually, check them all out. He's a good writer, a great trader, and check out his most recent one, 10 and 10, which talks about 10 years ago today, when he quit his full-time job to become a day trader. So it's worth a read. Obviously, you got to go down here and click read more, but absolutely worth your time. And when you have time, check them all out. A great day trading blog there by Wayne. So, all right, I'm going to leave it at that. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see everybody in chat on Monday.